In this video, we will discover how to research our third and final area, which is our tactile research. Once you've done the historical research and your evocative and abstract research, you should sort of know the basic direction that your design is going to take. You haven't actually totally designed anything yet, but you should know the basic materials you'll need if you're doing set design. This includes the type of wood and paint treatment, the type of crown molding and banisters and furniture that you are looking for. If you're doing costume design, it's fabric, sort of buttons. If you're looking for specific purses or other accessories to go with, things of that nature. If you're lighting designing, it's what gels you're looking at, which are colored, mostly clear, but colorful pieces of plastic that you put in front of the bulbs in lighting instruments that create colorful light. Or gobos, which are sort of metal or glass, and they also go in the lighting instruments and they shape the light. So you should know basically sort of what sort of things you're looking for in that area. You'll have also gotten a budget from your director. Your director will tell you how much money you can use for your overall design. And this is also where you start sort of budgeting out what things you want most of your money to go to, what things you can be really cheap about, um, and research that way. So let's say that we are doing our set design for Romeo and Juliet, and we're looking for the type of wood. Say that we're actually making a wooden floor for our interior scenes. Now, most of the time, you would not make a wooden floor. You would paint the floor to look like wood because it is cheaper. But let's just say that we work for a really nice, affluent, wealthy theater company, and we are making our wood. So let's see, wood types. We want to make sure that um, we have the right color of wood. All right, so let's look sort of on this. So we have our oak, we have our brown maple, we have our walnut, our pine, our cherry. Let's just say this cherry is really nice. So let's just say, okay, I want to save this image and I will circle the cherry section when I go to put it in my research morgue. I, I know that morgue is sort of a scary term, right? We think of like dead people and autopsies when we think of morgue. But in the theater, we use morgue to sort of just indicate a collection of images or research. If you're doing makeup design, you have your makeup morgue where you've collected all of your research for that. Different kinds of bruising, scars, fantasy makeups, things like that. And each show, for any designer, you should have a research morgue. And that's just your collection of images. So when I go to put this in my research morgue, I'll circle the cherry and be like, okay, that's what I want. So, and then we go and we're like, okay, drapes. So fabric for drapes. Let's do a beautiful jacquard because I would have done my historical research and known that jacquard fabric was really in at this point. Right, and I'm looking at all this jacquard fabric and I decide, which one of these am I going to choose? You know, this one's really nice. It's sort of dark and maybe that's what I'm going for. Who knows? So I'll put this in my morgue too. And I will label it fabric for drapes. Okay. Same thing if you're going to do for costumes. So if you're going to do for costumes, let's see, let's find some gauze. See, gauze fabric. And maybe I'm making my ruffs, my Elizabethan ruffs out of the gauze. So I go through and I'm looking, I'm like, none of this gauze really looks that good to me. It's all too too loose. Okay, I like this. This is good. So I come over here. Oh, it's got little pearls in it. Can't use it. Look some more. Do. This is nice. This is a nice gauze, very tightly woven. Um, so I will save that and I'll say gauze for ruffs, right? And again, I'm going to do this for each one of my costume designs, each one of my scenes, everything like that. If I'm looking for lighting design, I want gobos. All right, and here's all the gobos. So this is what I mean by gobos. Where the black is here is where the metal is, and where the white is, the metal has been cut out. So when you shine light through this, it makes these patterns on whatever you've shone the light on. Okay, so there's some outdoor scenes. Maybe I want it to seem a little spooky. This gobo's great. So I will save that gobo. When we're inside, maybe we're going with the idea of like the bars, right? The light through the bars, which we talked about in a video before this for our abstract. If Juliet feels like she's imprisoned, like she's trapped, we talked about maybe that means light through bars. Here we have some of that. I could use this gobo. So maybe I put that in my research morgue. Just anything sort of, maybe I can put this on a wall, shine some green light, which brings me to my next point. Let's say that we are looking for gels. So let's look up, come on now, there we go, Roscoe gels. Roscoe is a gel manufacturer. So these are gels. These are those colorful pieces of plastic that we put in. Here's all the gel colors we want or that there are available. Let's see. Let's say I'm doing a nighttime scene. So I do want like a blue gel for my nighttime scene. Oh, all of these are really great. Let's see. Let's go with this one would be nice. So I put this in my morgue for that scene, right? So this is all the real world materials that you're going to use to create your design. Now, as your design changes, this part of your research morgue will also change. If it turns out that one thing was more expensive than you thought it was, and so you have to find something else, you'll research that new thing. So if our wooden floors turn out to be too expensive, we can't do it, then we will research paint. Paint colors, paint prices, paint techniques, things of that nature. I hope that this video has been helpful for you. I know it's a little shorter than our other videos. If you have questions on this video or any of our other videos, please don't hesitate to contact me. I would be happy to answer any questions or concerns you may have. Happy designing!